Inshallah, in today's class, we are going to start the multiple integrals. I'm just showing the procedures and the process which we are going to use in the questions. Okay, I'm not going the concept deep in the concept. You see, we'll get three types of questions. Watch carefully. The differences first. We see here. See here in the first case, these are the limits of x and these are the limits of y. Both are giving constant. Both are constant. Both are constant. For example, suppose you are having 2 to 3 1 to 4 whatever, we say that the both double integration x variables are also values of x and values of y are given in constant. So one type of questions will be there where we are having constants, x value is also constant, y value also constant. In this way, either we can start first integration with respect to x or with respect to y. We'll get the same answer. We'll get the same answer both the cases when both are constants. Now here you see here x are given in constants, but y's are given in variables. X are given in constants, y are given in variables. I will explain you. Suppose you are having like this 2 to 3, then integration of y equals to x to y equals to x square. So here, watch carefully. Y are given in variables, and x are, suppose this is given as y equals to y equals to, that means this will be x equals to when it doesn't write it, right, it means this is the values of x because these are the values of y. So y are given in variables and x are given in constants, or x are given in constants. So first, whenever we are having variables, first we have to integrate with respect to y, then with respect to x. First we have to integrate with respect to the variables, then we have to go with respect to the constants, like this. In the same way, here you see, here y are given in constant and x are given in variables. Suppose like this, x equals to y, x equals to root y, suppose, whereas y equals to 0 to y equals to 1. So here first we have to integrate with respect to x, then with respect to y. Variables given, no, that we have to integrate first. Let me do few questions practically. Okay, now see the question here. See here, this 0 to 3 are the constants and these are all the constants. When both the integrals are given in constant, we can either integrate with respect to x first, then with respect to y, or we can integrate first with respect to y, then with respect to x. We will get the same answer. So let me start here. I wrote dx. Now let me first start integrating with respect to x. So I'm writing like this. Suppose y equals to 0 to 3. This values, let me consider this y equals to 0 to y equals to. No need to write this also. You can write 0 to 3. I have to explain in detail. I'm explaining this one. So if these are y, so this will be x equals to 1 to 2, x equals to 1 to 2. Now you'll multiply this xy into 1, xy plus x into x, x square, xy into 1, xy, x into x square y, plus xy into y, xy square. First, inner integration we have to integrate. So inner we are having x now, so you write dx here. Now outside dy. Once more is here, because both are constant, we can start in any way. Either we can first integrate x or y. I am integrating x first, so let me consider this x, this y. So y outside, x inside. Okay, I multiplied this one because we are integrating with respect to x first, so I wrote dx then dy. Always remember, integration of constant is x. Suppose integration of 2 will be 2x, integration of 3 will be 3x. Now see here, let me write like this only. Integration of y equals to 0 to 3 as it is. Now let me integrate this. Integration of x will be x squared by 2. Integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So x power 1 plus 1 will be 2 by 2. You write y as it is because y is constant here. In the same way, integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So this will be x power 1 plus 1, 2, sorry, 2 plus 1, 3 by 3, y as it is, plus here no. Integration of x, again we have done the same, no, x power 1 is x power n plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2 by 2, y square as it is. When we integrate, we have to write the limits here, 1 to 2, x equals to 1 to 2, dy. Just we have integrate now, so we have to write x equals to 1 to 2, x equals to 1 to 2. Now what is our method? Now our method is upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit means in place of x you have to write 2. Lower limit means in place of x we have to write 1. So let me start. After substituting this, also after solving this, let me integrate with respect to y. Just first we have to solve this keeping upper limit minus lower limit. Then after solving, taking values together, then we have to integrate with respect to y. Now you write just as it is, y equals to 0 to 3. Now upper limit means in place of x 2. If you keep here 2, 2 square 4, 4 by 2 will be 2y. If you keep here 2, 2 cube will be 8. So this will be 8 by 3y. Plus if you keep 2 here, 2 square is 4. 4 by 2 is 2y square. This is upper limit. This is upper limit. 2 square 4. 4 by 2 is 2y. 2 cube 8 by 3y. 2 square 4 by 2 is 2y square. As lower limit means in place of y x we have to keep 1. So this will be 1 into y is y by 2. Y by 2. Plus this will be y by 3. In place of x 1. This will be y square by 2. So the limits will be here x finish no dy. Now let me solve this one still. See here, integration of y equals to 0 to 3. Let me do in the rough work. Let me write how many y terms are there. We are having 3 y. 1 2 3 4 we are having. Just we solve, okay, then we substitute 8y by 3 plus into minus minus y by 2 minus y by 3. We have taken all the y values. 2y, 3 by 3, 3 by 8 by 3y minus. Now what is the LCM here? The LCM is 6. So this will be 6 into 2, 12y plus, sorry, 3 2s are 2 8s are 16y minus 2 3s are 3 into y, 3y, 3 2s are 2y. You see here 6y plus 3 2s are 2 8s are 16y, 2 3s are 3y, 2y. Now you see here 16 minus 5 is 16 minus 5 is 11. 11 plus 12, 22 23. 23 23y by 6. 23y by 6. Once more you see here 16 minus 5 is 11. 11 21 22 23y by 6. Finish. Now let me write the terms of y square. We are having two terms. Let me take out this. Now we are having 2y square minus into plus minus y square by 2. 2 2s are 4. 4y square minus y square will be 3y square by 2. No. Now let me integrate with respect to y. Now let me integrate with respect to y. So 23 by 6 is constant. Integration of y means y power 1. Y power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So this will be y square by 2 plus 3 into by 2. Integration of y square. Y power n plus 1. 2 plus 1. 3 by 3. Limits will be 0 to 3. Now integrate with respect to y. Integration of y is y square by 2. Integration of y square is y cube by 3. Now let me cancel this. Now if we substitute the lower limit, it will be 0. Just we substitute the upper limit. If we substitute 3 here, 3 square is 9. 23 into 9 by 6 into 2 plus, if we keep here y, 3. 3 cube is 27. 27 by 2. So we can cancel this one here. 2 3s are, sorry, 3 3 2s are. 3 2s are, 3 3s are. 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. So we can take LCM 4. So this is 2 2s are 4, now LCM is 4. We multiply this 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6 plus 54. 2 2s are 2 into 54. So you add this 9 plus 4, 13, carry 1, 12 by 4. Sorry. You see this in this question also we are having both the constants. So either you suppose this x, this y, or this y, this x. I wrote first y, no, let me suppose this y, this x. Whatever do, no problem, okay. I am starting like this. I am supposing this x equals to 0 to 1. X equals to 0 to 1. Integration of 0 to 1. Now we are integrating with respect to y, no, because these are multiplied. We can separate like this. 1 by integration of 1 minus x square. You see here, with respect to this is y, no, with respect to y, so I am writing dy into this. I am writing outside 1 by under root of 1 minus x square dx. With respect to y, sorry, 1 minus 1 by y square. Since we are integrating with respect to y, that means this is constant, so we can take constant outside. We can take constant outside. Once more you see here, let me integrate afterwards with respect to x. So we are integrating with respect to y, so I wrote this y inside and this is when we are integrating with respect to y, this is constant. Take out now integration of 1 by under root of 1 minus x square is sin inverse x. So this will become sin inverse y. Now you write this as it is integration of 0 to 1. I'm writing like this, in 1 by under root of 1 minus x squared dx. Now integration of 1 by under root of 1 minus y square is sine inverse y. So we can put here 0 to 1. Okay. Now let me substitute the upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit minus lower limit. What is the value of upper limits? 1, sine inverse 1. So substitute this. Let me solve this afterwards. 0 to 1, 1 by under root of 1 minus x square dx. Upper limit means sine inverse 1 minus lower limit means sine inverse 0. Sine inverse 1 is mean 90 degrees. 90 degrees means the value of 90 degrees is pi by 2. The value of sine inverse 1 is pi by 2. The sine inverse 0 is 0. See, this is pi by 2. We take outside pi by 2. Now integration of 1 by under root of 1 minus x square is again sine inverse x. So this will be 0 to 1, again pi by 2 into upper limit means sine inverse 1 minus lower limit means sine inverse 0. Leave this 0, again sine inverse 1 is pi by 2. So pi by 2 into pi by 2. Pi by 2 into pi by 2. This will become pi square by 4. This is pi square by 4. Now see here, watch carefully. These are constants, but these are variables. These are constant, but these are, whenever watch carefully, variables are given. These values are given x, no? So these are the actually values of y. These are the limits of y. Y equals to x, y equals to x, like this. Whenever x is given, that means the values are of y, limits of y. When y are given, that means the values, limits of x. Now see here, I will explain you. Integration x root x. Since x is given, we have to suppose these are the values of y. These are the limits of y. Okay. So now if these are the limits of y, surely this will be the limits of x. So x equals to 0 to x equals to 1. Okay. Now first because variables, we have to first integrate with respect to the variables given. So variables are given for y. So first we have to integrate with respect to y. With respect to y. So y you write out inside, then you write x outside. First let me integrate this one. We put upper limit minus lower limit. Then we have to integrate with respect to y. Now see here, whenever you watch here, now we have to integrate with respect to y. We don't have here y, so we must suppose into 1 dy. Whenever we are having constant, this x is constant because we have to integrate with respect to y, so this is constant. With constant we must always suppose 1. So integration of 1 will be y. Integration of 1 is y with respect to y. Integration of, you see like this, integration of 1 dx will be x. Integration of 1 dy will be y. This is very important concept. You remember this one. Now writing x equals to 0 to 1. Now let me integrate this one. We don't have y here. We have to integrate with respect to y. That means here we are having 1. Integration of 1 will be y with respect to y. So this will be x square y. Now integration of y power 2 means y power n plus 1 by n plus 1, 3 by 3. Now we have to use the limits here. Y equals to x to y equals to root x. Now we have integrated with respect to y. So what is left here? Dx is left. Now we have to keep the upper limit minus lower limit. Now let me keep the upper limit, integration x equals to 0 to 1. If we put upper limit in place of y, so this will become x square into root y plus root y whole cube divided by 3. This is upper limit. Again, you see here, if we keep root y here, x in place of y, root x, sorry, in place of y root x. So this will be in place of y root x, in place of y root x whole cube by 3. Once more, you see here, upper limit means in place of y root x. So y root x in place of y root x minus lower limit means in place of y x. So this will become x squared into x plus x cube by 3. Okay. So let me write the terms in sequence. X equals to 0 to 1. What will this become? Bases are same. You have to add the powers. You see here, this is x square into x power half actually. So we can write like this, x power 2 plus 1 by 2. 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 5. So this will become x power 5 by 2. X power 5 by 2. Now the next step is, if we take out a root here, it will become 1 by 2. So x power, this will become 3 by 2. If you take out root, become by 2. So this will become plus x power 3 by 2 by 3 minus into plus minus x square into x cube minus, let me take LCM, 3 into x cube, 3x cube plus x cube, 4x cube. So this will become 4x cube by 3 dx. See here, x, when powers are added, this will become 3 into x cube, 3x cube plus x cube is 4x cube by 3. Now let me integrate with respect to x. Now see here, d by dx of x power n will be x power n plus 1 by n plus 1 plus integration of x power n, again x power n plus 1 by n plus 1. This rewrite as it is minus 4 by 3 integration of x power n will be x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, 0 to 1. Once more, you see, integration of x power n is x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, 3 as it is x power. You see here we get cancellations here, 4 4 will get cancelled. Now what is left here, see, if we take LCM, 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 5, 5 by 7. So 7 by 5 will bring it, the numerator it will be 2 by 7 x power 7 by 2. LCM, 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3, 5, 7. 7 by 2 in the denominator, if you bring that 2 by 7. In the same way, let me solve this one. If you take LCM, 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 3 is 15 by 2. This is 15 by 2. If you bring the numerators, it will be 2 by 15 x power 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3, 5 by 2. Once more, you see, 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 3 is 15, 15 by 2. If you bring in the numerator, it will be 2 by 15 minus. Now lastly, x power 4, x power n plus 1 by n plus 1, 5 by 5, x power 5 by 5. Now 5 3 is 15. So we write 0 to 1. See here, if you put upper limit x plus 1, we will get 1 only, into 1 into 1 into 1. Lower limit is 0, so this all will become 0. Now you will substitute the upper limit, it will be 2 by 7 plus 2 by 15 minus 1 by 50. If you put x equals to 1, this will be 1, 1 into 2, 2, 1 into 2, 2, 1 power 5. So lower limit will be 0. Now what is left here, we can take the LCM. We take the LCMs, LCM will be 7 into 15 is the LCM. Now 15 2s are 15 2s are 30. So this will become 30 plus 7 2s are 14 plus 7 1s are 7. So what will be this one? 7 is, multiply this one, 14 minus 7 is 7, 7 plus 37, 30 is 37 by, this will be 105, 37 by 105. See, we just made a mistake here. We already integrated, again I have integrated, this is wrong. X power 4 by 3, already it is integrated, I have again integrated. So let me change this one, x power 4 by 3. Now if you keep the upper limit, it will be 2 by 7, 2 by 15 minus 1 by 3. Okay. Now lower limit will be 0. If you take from the calci, this will, you will get the value as 3 by 35. You solve this, or I'll take the LCM or take from the calci. This value is 3 by 35. We did a mistake here. We again different integrated. Already we have integrated now. So you take this x power 4 by 3. You change. I have changed that mistake. Okay. So let me do the next question. Now see the next question. Watch carefully. Just want to explain. This integration is given in terms of x, that is, these are the values of y, these are the values of y. When x is given, that means the values, these are the values of y. So this is constant. Watch carefully, I'm writing like this, integration 0 to under root of 1 minus plus x square. These are x, so this is y actually, value of y. So let me make like this. So this is, if this is y, this is x, 0 to 1. So watch carefully. With respect to y, we have to do first. So let me think this as constant, 1 plus x square. Let be this constant plus y square dy whole dx. Now for little time, you suppose this as, let I am supposing this as 1 plus x square equals to a square, or a equals to under root of 1 plus x square. Let you suppose this a square, so it will become formula a square plus x square. You will get the formula of this. So suppose this 1 plus x square as a square. So if you take square from here, it will be root. So integration of x equals to 0 to 1, integration of y equals to 0 to under root of 1 plus x square. This is 1 by, now this will become a square plus y square dy dx. Why? Because This is the formula, integration of 1 by a square plus x square dx. This is nothing but 1 by a tan inverse x by a. 1 by a tan inverse x by a. So we can use this formula. We can use this formula. So you write this as it is, equals to integration x equals to 0 to 1. Now let me integrate this one. 1 by a square plus y square is 1 by a tan inverse y by a. Now we have to substitute the limits here. Upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit minus lower limit. Or do one thing, you see here. Just now we have suppose what the value of under root of 1 plus x squared. Okay, let me suppose this upper limit minus lower limit equals to, upper limit means in place of this, while lower limit is 0. So you see here, integration x equals to 0 to 1. 1 by a. Now what is the value of a? Under root of 1 plus x squared tan inverse y. So y upper limit under root of 1 plus x squared by a is also under root of 1 plus x squared minus lower limit is tan inverse 0 when in number 0. So leave this one, this will get cancelled. What is left here? 1 is left here. Tan inverse 1 is, what is the value of tan inverse 1? Tan inverse 1 is pi by 4. That is constant, take outside. Pi by 4 integration 0 to 1. 1 by under root of 1 plus x squared dx. Now we can use this formula. There is a formula we can change into sine, or we are having one more also formula we can use like this, integration of 1 by under root of 1 plus x squared. We are having two formulas for this. One is sine h inverse x by a. One is sine h inverse x. One formula. We can also use another formula also. Another formula is log of mod of x plus under root of 1 plus x squared, because sine h inverse x formula is log of mod of x plus under root of 1 x squared plus 1, log of x plus under root of, I'm using this formula, okay, pi by 4 into, now this formula is either you can use this or this, no problem, log of mod x plus under root of 1 plus x squared. Now limits 0 to 1. If you keep upper limit pi by 4 into, if you keep upper limit here 1, 1 plus 1 to 1 plus log of, you can write like this, root 2 plus 1. If you substitute lower limit, this is 0 0 1, log 1 is 0. We can leave this, log 1 is 0. So the answer is pi by 4 into log of root 2 plus 1. Now see a next question. 0 to 2, 0 to 2, this is x, given x, that means this is the values of y equals to 0 to y equals to x. So this will become x. If this is y, this will become x. Now you can change like this, e power x into e power y, e power x into e power y. Now what we are having the formula, we have to integrate with respect to y. So this is constant, you write as it is, or else you can write outside also, x equals to 0 to 2. You see here, e power x as it is. Now integration of e power y will be e power y equals to 0 to y equals to x. Now dx, upper limit minus lower limit, integration x equals to 0 to 2 e power x into, if you keep upper limit it will be e power x minus, if you keep lower limit it will be e power 0, e power 0. Now dx, see here, let me multiply this, x equals to 0 to 2. If you multiply e power x into e power x, it will become e power 2x, e power 2x. Now minus e power 0 is 1, 1 into e power x, e power x dx. Now let me integrate with respect to x. Integration of e power x is e power x. But whenever we are having constants coefficient other than 1 with x, we have to divide it. We are having 2 here, so in integration we have to divide by 2. Minus integration of e power x is e power x, 0 to 2. So this is upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit means in place of x you keep 2. 2 2s are 4. So it will be e power 4 by 2 minus e square, sorry, e power 2. This is upper limit minus lower limit means 0. E power 0 will be 1. 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 minus 1. So let me change little, e power 4 by 2 minus e square minus, if you take LCM, 2 ones are 2. 1 minus 2 is minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 is plus 1 by 2. Or else you take LCM, 1 by 2. This 2 will come here, e power 4 minus 2e square plus 1. So let me continue in the next class the same type of questions. When the limits are given accordingly to the graphs figures we have to do. When that question will not be given, but some conditions are given. Taking that conditions, we have to draw the graphs and we have to find the integrals. So let me take that, do that in the next class inshallah.